Okay, this is Season 2, Episode 2 of The Last Duel. So let's skip through this because we don't need to see it anymore. Okay. There is some dynamite on the floor behind us. We are going to pick it up. We then need to put... we need to go over to here. Then we need to move over to the end of the fuse. And let's skip the intro. Okay, we're in the house. Interact with the ashes on the middle of the floor. Then interact with the 4 or the 3 points of the chalk circle. Actually no, it only requires you to do 1. And interact with the window. Okay, so it's going to give us a cutscene, and then it's going to then it's going to show us a map. Okay, so we're no longer in London, so we're going to Wright Manor. Okay, so we're going to talk to this lady. And we're just going to keep going on. Okay, we can finally move. So we are going to leave the door on the right. Okay, once we've done that, we are going to go all the way to the right, and then we are going to proceed down the stairs. Okay, once we've done that, I'm going to interact with this door on the right twice, so we can open it and go through. There is a tin soldier on the mantelpiece. Go over and pick it up. You will have to interact with it first before you can do so. Then we want to go back to where we were with the bedroom. So out the door, up the stairs, and back into the bedroom. We are going to give the soldier to the guy in the bed. Okay. Once we've done that, we are going to go back to the living room where we got the tin soldier. Okay, there is a bookshelf here to the left of the fireplace. We're going to examine it. Okay, that is our first clue. Examine over the fire, examine the fire, examine the globe. Okay. So we read that. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. So examine the mechanism. We get a sealed letter. Again, if you just did that without activating the letter on the globe, you will need to restart this episode. Okay, I believe I did check the... I believe I did check the paper on the globe, so we are going to now go back to the bedroom and give the sealed letter to the guy in the bed. No, I tell a lie. We're going to give it to the guy in the chair. So we have that note. And just to make sure, read it again from your inventory, just in case. We are going to go back downstairs. And we want to go through the door here. Go into the room on the far right. And we're in the kitchen. On this shelf there's an old teapot. Take it. There we go. There is a matchbox on the shelf here. So take it. Use the matchbox on the stove. Sorry, wrong place. I did that in the bread thing. Use the matches on the stove here. There we go. And put the teapot on top. There we go. When the teapot's boiled, leave quickly. So we need to go back up to upstairs as quick as we can. Up the stairs. And go into this room here, which is the bathroom. Use the teapot on the mirror. Darn it! I was too slow. So we will do a jump cut where you will see me succeed in getting the heated teapot on the mirror. To do this, if you do fail, just go back to the kitchen, reheat it on the stove and come back. Okay, I've got there in time this time. Having used the boiling kettle on the mirror, you will see it comes up with these texts. And so as I said, you can see that on the mirror. So once you do that correctly, you want to read the whole letter again, just in case. Leave the room, and we are going to go back downstairs. Interact with this painting here. We'll get the clue, and we'll get the gold key, and once again read the letter just in case. Okay, go back upstairs, and this time we want to use that little gold key on the room to the left of the bedroom. Now remember, this first open door at the moment is the bathroom, then we have the bedroom, so the gold key on the door to the far left. We can then go up We then want to look out of the window. Look at the differently coloured tree. And back out by moving to the bottom right corner. We now want to... and how do we get out of here? Go downstairs. We want to go back to the kitchen. Go to the middle to exit the house. This time we're going to move over to the oak tree that we just saw through the window. So we're going to examine it twice. Note and a key. And once again, just in case, we'll reread the letter in our inventory. Okay, so this time we are going to go back to the living room. So it's into the kitchen, out through the door to the left, back in the room where the fireplace was, and we're going to go all the way to the right. See that door is locked. Use the key. Whoops, I missed. Use the key on the door. And we're going to go inside. Okay. There is a bust here. Interact with it. And we'll get a note. Just in case, we will reread the letter in our inventory. Interact with the cloth over here twice. There we go. We are going to go back to the lobby. Come on, through the lobby. There we go. Okay, and we're going to go through to the left side. Now, door opens, bright light, and we're going to go through the left. Okay, so move to the left. Oops, I went too far. Interact with this lion statue. We'll see a lever. We have now just triggered the thing, which has given us a clue. And just to make sure, again, we will read the letter from our inventory. Okay, so next we're going to go back into the house. And we're going to go up the stairs. And we are going to go all the way to the left. You'll see we've got a passage. So, in we go. We will get a cutscene. As we proceed through these cutscenes, we'll get to read notes, which will count towards the achievements automatically. Okay. We have received the basement key. We want to interact with the pictures. So flip photo frame number 1, and then flip photo frame number 2, and finally number 4. Pull the lever. And then interact with the thing that's just opened up in the wall. This will allow us to pick up this thing. And we want to rotate it once so it goes to this maze-like formation. And we want to exit out. And we want to go to the kitchen. To get there, again, I want to go all the way to the right. Through this door on the right of the stairs. Through the door on the far right. Fine, we are now in the kitchen once more. Use the key on the door that is on the left side of the kitchen, and we're going to go downstairs. So we're going to use the matchbox. There we go. So eventually the matches are going to run out, but keep moving to the right and we should fall down a hole. Again, this is scripted. We actually need to fall down the hole to progress. So again, just keep moving to the right until it allows you to continue. There we go. Now we've fallen. So next to where we fall is a lever of some description. There is also a lantern, so pick that up as well. And you notice just for a second the ladder flashed. So we're going to go up the ladder. On the wall is this puzzle thing. You're going to let us interact with it. There we go. So we're now interacting with it one time. Okay, and now we want to move towards the left to exit the basement. Do wish the guy would move bloody faster. Outstanding. So we are back in the room with the photos. Okay. Once that cutscene's over, we are going to once more return down to the backyard outside of the kitchen. So once more, we're going to go down the stairs, through the door on the back wall on the right, through the right, and outside. Okay. Going to move to the left. And we're going to go into this, what I hate to call the Weeping Angel Garden. As I said in Season 1, don't turn your back, don't blink. They are lightning fast, faster than you can ever believe. Pick up the broken compass. We are now going to return all the way back up to the attic. Wish there was a way to walk there, but nope, we have to go the long way. So back inside. Right door. Left door. Up. And left. Once we're in the attic, you'll see this electronical device. Okay, so for this left dial, I want you to move it to the right twice and move the right dial once. We're going to then I do need to pull us out of this first because I forgot to add the lever in. Add the lever to the device. There we go. Okay, now we can pull the lever. In a moment, we are going to be going into a maze. Or rather a hypnosis maze. Now, there will be a secret in a moment that we don't want to miss. Go elsewhere, and we are going to wait until something happens. Okay, I waited for about for a count of 15. Click stay for a bit longer. Just then, by the way, we will have got a secret. One of these secrets in the game. No achievement for that though. Now click walk towards the fog. We are then going to click go back. We are going to go west, where the air is green. And we're going to go west, where the air is clean. Then we're going to go back. Then we're going to go north. Then we're going to go north again. Then we're going to go back. Then we're going to go east. And then we're going to go east again. And then we're going to go south. And then we're going to go back. And then we're going to go north. And we're going to walk down the tunnel. Then we are going to go down the ladder. And then you must continue. And at the sound of the clap, you'll be back inside the room. You have just got 30 gamer score. If you are playing the Windows 10 version, I believe that achievement is worth 100 gamer score. Okay, the man shouting at Professor Wright is what we want to click. We want to travel to the town square. So when the cursor actually comes up on the screen, select it and go there. We want to go to the left but remain as close to the wall as possible. Do that and then talk to the woman. If you don't hug the wall whilst going there, you cannot speak to this woman. So make sure you were hugging the wall. Then click All Right. So we have flowers. We have a graveyard option on our map, but we're not going to go quite there yet. We are going to ask, do you know a man named Oscar? I mean, personally I've heard he's a bit of a grouch, but don't worry, he's trash really. So, what can you tell me about Father Oscar? And then click I should go. We are then going to go to the left and we'll see this like little entrance or exit, and we're going to go through it to the beach. So we have a shipwreck. Keep moving to the left. Here we go, we've got another shipwreck, and here, to be honest, that looks more like a submarine to me. Anyway, take the bell. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. And then we are going to return all the way back to town. Okay, when we're in the town, we are going to move further to the right than we were. I've just noticed that there is an X on the ground. I'm sure we'll come back to that later. So you will notice this building here is the Fisherman's Lodge. So we are going to interact with the door twice so that we can enter. And then speak to this dude in front of the window. Click the 3 earrings. And then you're going to click what did you understand? And then what happened then? And then I will leave you alone. We're going to interact with the bell and give it to the guy that we just spoke to. And now we're going to follow him and go all the way back to where we got the bell from that shipwreck. So we will need to go all the way to the left. And now we can speak to the dude. Okay, once we have done that, he will give us the telescope or spyglass. We then, once we have the telescope from the guy, we wish to go back to the village, and you may remember we entered from the right side of the village, so we are going to go back there. So it should be mentioned that the next stuff that we need to do has to be done very, very quickly. So what we need to do is, I'm going to just summarise what we need to do quickly. We need to walk to the grave and put flowers on the grave. Place the flowers on the grave. Leave the grave by walking to the left, and when the map displays go to the town square, we need to go to the town square. We need to go back to the beach, wait at the edge of the beach in front of the entrance, and a necklace will wash up. We need to pick it up before it washes away again, and then return to the woman who gave us the flowers in the town and give her the necklace. Okay? So here we go. Graveyard. Flowers on the grave. Distant bells. Interact with the flowers. And then we're going to leg it to the left. Come on. Then go to the town square quickly. We want to leg it to the beach. If we fail this, I believe we do need to restart the episode. Okay, a necklace should wash up here somewhere. Okay, it's possible that I missed something, so I'm going to jump cut. I think it's very, very possible I missed something here. Okay, apparently, as I understand it, if we exit there and click continue, the necklace should appear for us to pick it up. Ah, there it is. See, there he is. We got it. It was kind of camouflaged, but if you didn't see it, it was right. I'm just going to exit and show you again. It appears right here. There it is. See, right there. There we go. So you don't have to restart if you do miss it, but you can reset, and that's where it appears. Right there, right below the entrance. So you don't need to restart. You can just reset or exit to main menu. Continue and then pick it up in that segment. It will get washed away if you miss it, but if you do miss it, as I said, exit to main menu, continue, try again. So that's a relief. Okay, forgive me for that. Okay, once we're here, we are going to give the woman the necklace. Okay. We no longer have to speed through anything. We want to walk to the left here and interact with the church to enter it. There we go. We want to go all the way to the right. And we need to speak to the priest. Are you personally acquainted with Professor Wright? I knew an attorney, Wright. He was ace. Could say he was an ace attorney. So you click Does Nobody Come to Mass? And then I must go. We will be given a picture into our inventory, and we can now go back to the Wright Manor. We need to go out of town to be able to teleport to the Wright Manor. But to do that, we need to go all the way to the right. And through this little gap between the two buildings, and now we can go to the Wright Manor. Okay, don't go through the door. We're going to go to the right instead. And go through the kitchen to the corridor. The middle door is now open, and we are going to go through into it. Okay, there is a cloth on the birdcage. Take it. Interact with the chest in front of the bed, and you'll see that we'll be able to collect a key. Key inside the chest kind of defeats the purpose of a chest, but whatever. We go leave the room, and we want to go upstairs. So I believe we need to take the left door. Yes. And then up. And then we are going to use that key on... no, we're not. We're going to move all the way to the left. And then we're going to use the key. Key on the bedroom door. In we go. Okay. On the floor, we have a book. Open it. And we'll get 3 notes here, or 3 pages. And if you just want to doubly make sure that they count, just read it from the inventory. Okay. We are then going to go back to the bird room on the ground floor. So downstairs, I believe it was through the living room, wasn't it? To get to the bird room, I think it was. Oh, why could this character not move any goddamn faster? Okay. So, we want to put the first cloth on this cage here, which is the left cage on the middle table. And then we want to put the cloth on the far right table, rightmost cage. If the bird stopped talking, you know you've done it right. Okay, once you've done that, we are going to go all the way upstairs. In your own time, Jenkins. Honestly, I could get a baby crawling faster than you. Go upstairs. And now we're going to open that door. We will have to interact with it to open it and then go inside. And we've got the corpse. So, we are going to interact with Mr. Wright's body twice. That's one and twice. Okay, so we've got the bust or statue or whatever it is. Start to leave the room. Cutscene should happen. Okay, once you've done that, leave the room, and we can now travel to the graveyard. Now we're in the graveyard. We want to go to the 5th grave, which is this one here, which doesn't appear to have an inscription. We'll dig it up automatically and we will get this fragment. I believe we can combine the two fragments. Yes, we can. There we go. We now have the idol. We're going to walk to the right. Excuse me. And we're going to be at the cliff. Going to keep walking to the right until we find a man. Here he is. We are going to speak to the man. Say, screams you say. What did you see in the rocks? And I'll give him the telescope. Okay, so on the map we will get the cliff location. Once that happens, go all the way back until we can use the map, and we will be going to the cliff. Fantastic. Right, now we're at the cliff. We are going to walk towards the house, but we don't want to enter it. Right, so there's a crack in the wall. This time you want to stand next to it, and this will be another secret. And we are waiting to hear a howl. There we go. Perfect. Now we can enter the house. Go inside then, you stupid lummox. There we go. Okay. We want to put the idol that we put together earlier on top of the fireplace. Perfect. Guess where we're going now? Into the cliff. There is a note on the floor. Pick it up, read it. And read it a second time just to make sure. We are going to walk left. And now we kind of have a puzzle here. So first we want to keep going to the left until we find or keep going through the holes in the left of each room, and we want to find a viscous substance. So keep going into the leftmost holes. Doesn't hurry himself, does he? Okay, here we go. Right, viscous substance on the floor. Through the hole in the middle of the wall. We're going to go through the hole on the right. And we're going to examine the remains. Now, if you did the flowers earlier in the chapter and put them on the grave, and then it gave the woman in the building the necklace, you will get the Lost in the Sea achievement here for 15 gamer score, or 100 on the Windows 10 version. If you didn't do the flowers on the grave and give the necklace to the woman, that achievement will not pop at this point. That is also doing that also gives you the 4th secret of this episode as well. Next, we are going to go through the hole here. Then we're going to go through the hole to the left. And we're going to go to the piano on the opposing side. Okay, I believe the piano segment is actually in episode 4, so we can continue on past this and go past the piano. Going to go right into this next room. And then we are going to go into the middle hole here. We're going to go to the right hole. Okay, once we see the device, we're going to keep going to the left. Keep going to the left until there's literally nowhere else we can go, and then once that happens, you'll hear some footsteps and strange breathing and go through the middle doorway. There is a note on the floor, so we're going to pick that up. And examine the clothes. Examine the archway. And then we're going to turn around and keep going to the right. As we leave, a cutscene should play just there. Yeah, remember those angels? Yeah. Don't blink. Don't turn away. They are god quick. And they are here to kill you. You will unlock the achievement for completing the second episode of Season 2 and get 15 gamer score. Thank you everybody for watching this episode, and I'll see you in episode 3 of Season 2 in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.